Hello everyone, I am Fatin Nihal Talukdar from Bangladesh Maritime University. So my topic is a strategic knowledge-based planning system for the freight forwarding industry, Bangladesh perspective. This presentation explains how a knowledge-based planning system can improve freight forwarding operations in Bangladesh. As we know, freight forwarders are crucial for Bangladesh trade for the export trade especially. So the major gateways for the freight forwarder in Bangladesh are Chittagong Port, Mongla Port, and Hazrat Shahjalan International Airports contained here. And freight forwarders play a key role in RMG exports and LCL or the less than container load shipments. So the major challenges or the problems which are faced by the Bangladeshi freight forwarders are the high congestion at ports, limited container availability, manual experience-based decision making, poor information sharing, customer dissatisfaction due to delays. Most planning decisions are manually dependent and also dependent on the individual experience, which causes inefficiency and inconsistency. So now we have firstly we have to know what is co-loading or the CFS. What are the function of CFS? So key concepts are the combining multiple small shipment into a larger shipment. As we know, this like a LCL, the less than container load, and this is a very common practice for small and medium enterprises exporters. It reduces the cost but increases the planning complexity. So the in Bangladeshi context, this is widely used in RMG accessories, leather goods, and light engineering products. So we are going to know that the why traditional planning fails. The problems are the knowledge is tacit, stored in the people's mind, and the expert living means the knowledge loss and the difficult to balances at the customer priority, container utilization, the regulatory compliance. The traditional planning is risky because it depends too much on the human judgment. So the what is the main objective of the study? So the research proposes, as I mentioned, that we are explaining a paper. So that paper proposes a system to make freight planning smarter and more reliable with the help of a software. So the convert expert knowledge into a system, improve co-loading, shipment planning, increase the customer retention, optimize container uses, and support long-term competitiveness. So now the proposed solution, which is known as SKPS. The system SKPS means strategic knowledge based planning system. The so SKPS acts like a digital expert that helps freight forwarders make better decisions. So the core features are, as we can see, the rule-based expert system, mathematical optimization, web-based platform, and the customer-focused planning. So the now now we are going to look at the main components of SKP. So these modules work together to plan efficient and customer-friendly shipment. So the 6 modules of SKPS are, and this is very oversimplified. So we can see the web-based data input, shipment and customer database, cargo matching rules, CRMA, container space optimization, customer and resource values calculation, and the knowledge repository. So as we can see, this is a very complex thing, but this is the oversimplified explanation of this picture. Okay, now we are going to know the how SKPS works, but we are going to see in a Bangladesh's example. So the exporter enter the shipment detail online, system checks, then see the cargo compatibility, and then do the customs and export rules, and then goes to the compatible shipments are grouped, the container space is optimized, and the base shipment plan is selected. So as we can see in this chart, the rule-based system check, then I go to consolidation part, then also if it fails, then goes to the data collection part, and exporter shipper are informed. So if it pass, then go to the cargo container space optimization, then the final thing is the evaluation and selection, and then go to final co-living shipment plan. So the SKPS actually reduces the delay, error, and manual workload. So, why the knowledge-based rules actually fails, or it has some difficulties? So the examples are the sometimes we mix some dangerous wood or food items beside our chemicals, and but also the dangerous good needs a special document declaration, and the priority customer gets preference during the peak season. This is a very harmful for the smaller customers. So the Bangladeshi relevance of the export regulations, custom compliance, and RMG shipment sensitivity. So all of the things can be mitigated by SKPS system. So now we are going to see case study insight from the paper. So the original case is implemented in a Hong Kong freight forwarder. It was at 2006. The results are the higher container utilization, faster planning, improved customer retention, or the improved customer service. So there is a quote that customer is always right, or the customer is related to God, or something like that. So if we use the SKPS for freight forwarding, the customer will be happy, the workload will be less, and the implication for Bangladesh, the similar benefit are possible for the local freight forwarders or smaller freight forwarders, or SME, or small or medium enterprises, logistic companies. So, what are the benefits for Bangladesh? Because the studies for Bangladesh's perspective, so the key benefits are the reduced shipment delays, better port and container utilization, improved customer satisfaction, less dependency on individual experts, support digital logistic transformation. SKPS aligns well with Bangladesh's need for smarter logistic system. Okay. The conclusions are the final takeaway of this study is the freight forwarding is a knowledge intensive. The manual planning is no longer sufficient in this digital world or in this 21st century, not that much relevant. So the SKPS offer a practical and low cost solution, the highly suitable for Bangladesh's growth rate sector, or we can say this system can significantly improve freight forwarding efficiency in Bangladesh. So I have given the reference paper, a strategic knowledge-based planning system for freight forwarding industry, by which the authors are Harry K.S., Chow L. Choy, and W.B. Lee from the Department of Industrial Systems Engineering, the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, Hong Kong. So thank you. See you later.